Hey everybody, hope all is well. So today, this is actually going to be a cool jam-packed lesson, low key. All right. So we're actually going to do a movement over like a dominant 7 chord. Okay. We're going to explore 2 keys. The first key is going to be G flat or F sharp. Okay. Now the song, I'm going to do like a slow song. I've been actually practicing on this song, Hallelujah. Okay. Some of you guys know it, right? Okay. Now, usually when you get here, you can play over this C or that flat 5. You can think of it like a 2, right? Because we're getting ready to go from the, all right, you're going to the 5, okay? So as far as circular movement, you can think 2 to the 5. So I'm thinking a A flat dominant 7, okay? All right. So with that being said, a lot of times when I want to add something different, I would think about, what scale does this chord belong to, or what scale, consists of that chord? Because there's plenty of scales out here. We're not even scratching the surface yet, right? But this chord is found in an E flat melodic minor scale. Okay, so that's kind of how I think when I'm coming up with different concepts. That's how I think. What scale is this chord found in? Okay, so the E flat melodic minor is this. Okay, so listen for the movement. Watch this. Okay, watch this. Did you hear it? Okay. So if I do a little lower, it may sound a little bit muddy, but we'll see. Yeah. There go the dominant chord right there. That's the chord I want to play, okay? But of course I went a little further. Okay? And I'm going to show you how you can create different options with this, okay? So we have, some people do this. So right here, this is the chord you want to get to, okay? So with that being said, I'm thinking of about 3 different chords I'm using in this scale, and one of the chords is the dominant chord, okay? But one of the chords was like a F minor 6, right? And then I also used this is the way I look at it. You can look at it like an F sharp, but I kind of look at it like a B flat augmented, right? Because you got that sharp 5. Well, not the augmented, because you still got the 5, so it's not that. So we could just look at it like a F sharp augmented 7, and it's right here too. I'm looking right at the chord. So, but anyway, so this is kind of advanced, right? Because usually we think of maybe 2 chords. So if you're doing like a minor chord, let's just say you're playing an E flat minor. If you want to do like a movement, you can do something like right? You just go between a minor chord, diminish, minor, diminish. This one, I'm actually doing like a minor 6. I'm doing a dominant 7, and I'm doing like a augmented 7 too. You get what I'm saying? Or okay, so but this is how we're going to do it. Everything is going to be in drop 2 form, okay? So okay, and now usually you get on a chord like this. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so with timing you can add in this. And if I still have time, I'm going to go to, okay? That's just an inversion, okay? So let me give you those chords, okay? Now, the way I do it is, over this scale, you should have a drop 2 chord over each note of that scale. And that's how I do it. And that's how I create my melody, okay? So the song is, let me see, okay? It's, okay? So the way I'm thinking, I don't want to go too far out, right? I want to stay kind of close to this melody. So I can do any movement, any chord movement, but I want to land on this melody note and okay, so I'm going to be here, okay, but before that, or if I play it up here, I can do this, or right, okay. So let me show you the chords that I'm using, or the way I'm using it. So I'm starting here, and it's like, what kind of chord is that? I love this chord right here, right? So if I have this melody of that B flat, I'm going to think about this, okay? So we're still in G flat, right? This is still off of that. You can just think about it as the dominant, okay? So as far as timing, it's going to be like this. I'm going to go a little faster. Let me see, so let's get it on time. So okay, so okay, so let me go a little bit slower. You remember, this is just a drop 2 version of this chord right here. Okay, all right, what I did, taking, let me take this down, put it right there, okay? So hopefully you can follow along with this. Now, like I said, you want to have every note. So I'm thinking about it like this. If I want to start right here, okay? I'm thinking about timing, okay? So if I took away those chords, it would be like this. Okay. Okay. So you see where I got that from? All right. So I just want to show you that, just in case it's like, how is he able to put it together? Okay. So that's the first chord. This is that minor 6, right? I'm thinking about, this is what I want to do. This is what I came up with. Okay. So that A flat. So some of the advanced people, you can probably kind of see what I'm doing, right? And I'm just going between the chords. Okay? So I'm giving it to you before I just talk too much, right? So I have that B flat. This is the same chorus. This is that F sharp, sharp 5, okay? With the 7. I take that F, put it down here. Okay? Now I'm able to be on my chord now. This is the chord that I want to be on. Okay? So now this, they still gonna do, so since they're gonna play that, I kept going. So what I chose to do is this. Okay? That chord again, there you go. This is a nice chord. So this right here is the same chord as here. Okay, so just different inversions. Once you know what you want to do, now you can play around with it. Okay, so you know, and then right. Okay, so I'll do that one more time, and let me show you the other chord that I added to that, because these are all the chords right here. Okay, so this is, I'm gonna get back to that E flat, but you're gonna see every chord I play. It's the entire scale. Okay, and that's it. Now, of course, I'm used to playing this, so it's pretty different. This is very different, you know, so I get it could be confusion, but this is pretty much just a different way of, you know, taking control of the scale in a different way, I guess, you know. I knew that I was going to use that E flat minor because that A flat dominant was in that scale. So I said, well, what other chords are in that scale? And that's what I'm going to think about. So although I'm over the A flat bass note or maybe the C bass note, I'm thinking about the E flat melodic minor scale, okay? And I can probably go into, you know, a little bit more detail, maybe in another video. I don't want to make this video too long, okay? But what I'm doing is, if you want to think about it kind of in a like with a system, we can look at it like this. Once we find our scale off the 6, so we can do it like this. If you're in a key, right, and you want to do a dominant 2, right? A dominant off of the 2 or the flat 5. Just think about the 6th melodic minor, okay? Whatever the 6th scale degree is, whatever note that is, do that melodic minor, and then you can come up with your chords, okay? What I decided to do was, off of this melodic minor, I made the 2 a minor 6, the 4 is a major 7 or a dominant 7, and we could say this, the 3, so I did the 2, 3, 4. So 2, 3, and 4. Okay? So the 4 is that augmented 7. Okay? Augmented major 7, right? So if you know that, then you can take this to other keys. Okay? So let me know if you guys are kind of sticking with me or I just lost you. But at least I gave you the chords. So now, once you have the chords, now you can just do the drop 2 versions of it and create your own melody lines. Okay, for me, I decided to do this. Okay, because I'm thinking about the actual song. So, okay, I just add that little movement in there, but. Okay, so let's see this in action in the key of C sharp or maybe D flat or yeah, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so if you're doing it in the key of D flat, we have, I'm thinking I'm going to make the 6 the melodic minor, right? So let me do that scale. All right, so here we go. Some people do, right? Okay, here we go. That's my chord that I want to get to. Now I still have time though. Okay, you can do like a turnaround, so go down, right? Okay, so yeah, so with that, what I did was, I know my melodic minor scale, right? My 2 is a minor 6, right? My 3, right? My 3 is a, what it is, there you go right there. That's your, oh no, here we go. So it's pretty much a augmented 5, so I have my C sharp. Instead of the 5, you know, I sharp it, and then with the 7. And then my 4 is a dominant chord, okay? So I know my chords. So now that I know my chords, now I can, what? Add the drop 2 version to it, okay? Okay? So that's how I was able to get this. I just took the same pattern that I did in the key of F sharp. Okay? Okay? So I hope this, brought some value, okay? Definitely study. You may have to kind of sit with it for a little bit just to really understand what I'm saying. And if I had to come back to really explain and just, just the idea, I'm definitely fine with that. So definitely leave a comment below, if you really want some more understanding on it, all right? Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Definitely like the video. It really helps the channel, okay? And I'll talk with you guys soon.